Welcome to Sorare Assist, assisting you in your Sorare journey. It's time to celebrate because it's the end of the international window and we're back to club football. So there's going to be plenty of players for me to choose from this week in the lineup builder. So make sure you stay tuned to see how my teams are going to be lining up. Welcome any new managers and returning managers to my channel Sorare Assist, where you'll find plenty of Sorare content to get stuck into. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already by tapping that subscribe button and bump that notification bell to be alerted about any new content. If you found this video useful, then please turn that like button blue and share this content. Please try and watch all the way through to please those YouTube algorithms. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and Reddit, and for more free Sorare content please check out sorareassist.com. Also become a patron of Sorare Assist for budget player scouting. And grab yourself a free Ultimate Guide to Sorare ebook. Links to all this good stuff are in the description. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, then sign up using the link below to get a free limited card. If you have any questions or thoughts about this video, then drop them in the comment section below. I try to respond to all messages. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get stuck into today's content. So we'll get straight into the lineup builder then on Sorare data to pick my teams for the upcoming game week, which is game week 242. And as I say, it's time to celebrate because the international matches are now finished and now it's time to get back to club football. So let's get straight stuck in then. So I'll start with the Champion Europe side first because I know I've got fewer cards in that division. So the choice I've got to go for is Unai Simon and Herrera. Unai Simon looks to have the easier fixture at 63% chance of winning that match, so hopefully they can keep a clean sheet as well. And Herrera is playing second place Seville, so I think I'm going to actually go with Herrera in this one, just because there's more prizes generally in the Global All-Star. So I'm going to save Unai Simon for my Global All-Star team. So I'm going to put Herrera in there in the goalkeeper slot. And if we now move on to defenders, we've got Alba available and Guerrera. These are both expected to start. Now both of these games do look pretty tricky. Not got any odds percentage chance of winning on here on Sorare data for Barcelona. 52% chance of Dortmund winning. But I'd just like to see the odds for Barcelona. So I'm just going to head over to flashscores.com. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Flash Scores have actually changed their layout recently, looking a lot more cleaner, a lot more user-friendly as well. Very good site to have in your arsenal for Sorare. Just on the match page here for the Barcelona v Atletico Madrid game, just wanted to look at the odds here. So it's 2.25, so it don't look like the very big favourites in this game. And while we're here, we might as well look what the odds are for Dortmund as well. So there's all the German fixtures coming up. I'm just going to click on the Dortmund match just to see what the odds are compared to the Barcelona match. So slightly better odds for Dortmund, but to be honest, both of them are pretty close together. Now let's go back to the team builder then. So pretty much, I'd say these two are pretty evenly matched, to be honest. I think I'm going to go with Guerrera here because I have got more confidence in his scoring ability on the SO5 tournaments. So yeah, I'm going to go with Guerrero in the defender slot. Let's move on to the midfielders then. So I've got Alberto here, Paul Gomez, who's not likely to start judging from what I've read. Maximilian Arnold as well looks like a good option, 65% chance of winning that match, and I don't think Herrera is going to actually start for Atletico Madrid. So I'm actually going to go with Maximilian Arnold here. Looks like an easy choice to me. Alberto was probably the second choice, but he's got a bit of a harder fixture away to Fiorentina. Let's have a look what forwards we've got available then. So we've got Aspas, quality player in. Kramaric as well, bit of a harder game there. So I think I'm going to actually go with Aspas here. I think that's another easy choice. And for the extra slot, it's going to be between Alba, Kramaric or Alberto. I think I'm going to go with Kramaric here. They've all got quite a difficult fixture. Kramaric has the potential to get on the score sheet though, so I'm going to go with him in this game. In terms of the captain, I'm going to go with Aspas here. He usually gets on the score sheet. He is capable of assisting as well to get those decisive scores. So I'm going to go with Aspas as my captain. I will just save this here by clicking this button here. Now if you're building your lineups through this method, don't forget that this doesn't save the lineup on your Sorare website. So you do need to actually go into the Sorare website to confirm your teams in there, otherwise they won't save for the upcoming game week. And you don't want to make that error. So let's move on now to the Challenger Europe team. So in terms of the goalkeeper, obviously that's an easy choice. I've only got Lung available for selection. Defender, we've got the fantastic Hatate here. I've also got Senesi as well. Windal looks to have a bit of a harder fixture away to PSV. Also got Van Ilk as a choice as well, but another harder fixture. So I think I'm going to go with Hatate here. He's been on fantastic form and he's classified as a defender in the limited cards, but he actually plays further forward in midfield, as we know. So I think he's got a good chance of maybe getting a goal or assist in this game, especially after his last match where he did score 2 goals and also got an assist. Fantastic player, this guy. And he was subbed off on around 70 odd minutes in the last match, so I would expect that's to rest him for this upcoming game against 4th placed Motherwell. So I'm going to go with Hatate there. In terms of midfielders, Souza is still injured by the sounds of it from what I've read. Got Mercier there as an option, also Hallhauser in the struggling Beerschot team, and also Bakasetas as well, which is a fantastic choice. So I think I'm going to go with Bakasetas here. Looks like he's got the easiest fixture at home to Kasim Pasa. In terms of the forward, let's have a look who we've got available. We've got Fleming, a fantastic young player. We've also got Alaseda as well, who now plays for Lugano. Didn't play the last match though. He might have come on as a sub, I believe, but I don't think he's a starter just yet in that team. He's only just signed for them. So in this case, I'm going to have to go with Fleming. Fantastic player though. He looks like a fantastic future prospect, this guy. Getting plenty of shots on target and his goal threat looks fantastic. Let's have a look at the extra slot then. So, as we know, Souza's still injured. We've got Senesi potentially there as an option in the defensive slot, but I might want to save him for my all-star team. So we have got Mercier as well to utilise, and potentially one of my Hallhauser cards. But as we know, Beerschot are on atrocious form at the minute, so I'm staying away from him for the time being. So I think I'm just going to go with Mercier here. Could probably reassess this if I have got another quality defender to slot into my all-star team. But for now, I'm going to go with Mercier. In terms of the captain, I'm going to go with Hatate here. He had a fantastic game last game week for me. He was also my captain in that game week on my rare side. So I'm going to go with him again this week. Although Bakasetas is also another good option as the captain. But I am going to go with Hatate just with the form that he's currently on. I'll save that team then and move on to my all-star then. So let's have a look what we've got left. So if we look at the goalkeepers then, easy choice here. I've saved Simon here for that slot. Defender, again I've got Senesi, Albert, so Senesi is the choice here. Midfielders, I'm going to have to go with potentially Hallhauser, but I have got Alberto there as well. I'm going to pick Alberto in the midfield slot. He does seem to be getting into the team now for Lazio, which rightly so, fantastic player. In terms of the forward then, so not a lot of options here in terms of the forward slot. But I'm going to go with Alaseda and hopefully he can come off the bench. Idrissi has actually signed now for Celta, but I don't know if he's a starter for them yet. So I'm just going to go with Alaseda. You never know, he could start this game for Lugano. And in terms of the extra slot, I'm going to go with Albert here. I'm actually going to go with one of my Hallhauser cards here. I'm going to go with this one because he's obviously got more XP, as you can see here, 9.5% bonus on his score. So I'm going to go with Hallhauser in that final slot. In terms of the captain, I'm going to go with Senesi. He seems to have the easiest fixture. Fantastic player. So hopefully he can do the business. Even get on the score sheet, that would be even better, but doubtful. So I'll save that and now move on to my rare teams. So let's have a look then what goalkeepers I've got available for this game week. Now I've only got Silerson here as an option, but he's currently injured. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to pick him in the goalkeeper slot. I'm obviously going to have to put in a common keeper there, but he is still out. He's expected back mid-February from what I've been reading. Defenders then, let's have a look who we've got. We've got Tagliafico. He's not expected to start that game, I wouldn't have thought. And I've also got Sandro, but he's actually got COVID, so he's out of this game. Van Housden is a player who will be starting for Genoa, but they have got a difficult fixture away to Roma. Lyon have also got a difficult fixture actually away to Monaco, but I think the best option here is probably Dubious. But I am just going to have a look at Tagliafico just to see if he is expected to start this game for Ajax. Very unlikely, but let's have a look anyway. So I'm on sportsgamble.com here, and it doesn't look like he's expected to start in this game for Ajax, which is a shame. So it looks like I'm going to have to go with Dubious in this case as my defender. In terms of the midfielders, got Pellegrini, who's confirmed to be on the sub bench for this game week. It looks like he's going to actually be playing on the bench for Roma and coming off the bench, just coming back from an injury. Valdez could get his first start for Club America, so that's could be a very solid choice. Obviously, Mkhitaryan is going to start this game, and he looks a solid option at 74% chance of winning for Roma. Brian Lozano is another good option, but they are away to the current champions Atlas there in the Mexican division. So I think this one I'm going to go with Mkhitaryan, but Valdez could be an option in the extra slot. Let's have a look what forwards we've got available then. We've got Aspas, and I've also got Atate as well, so I've got some fantastic options here. Furuhashi is expected not to be back for this game. We've got Alexis Sanchez, but I don't think he's going to start this game against Milan. So we've got Atate and Sanchez here. Now, I have to pick Atate because he's on fantastic form, as already mentioned. And in terms of the extra slot, it's going to either be Valdez or Aspas. Now, this is a tricky one. I could pick Valdez as a bit of a wild card because I don't think many people are actually going to be selecting him in the teams this upcoming game week. I don't think many people are actually aware that he's signed for Club America. Did obviously play for Santos Laguna previously. So he could be a bit of a wild card option. But I think Mkhitaryan is going to be seeing a lot of the ball high up the pitch because of Pellegrini still being out injured. So he's a solid option. I've also got Aspas as well as a choice here. Who I've also got in my limited team, of course. Now Valdez, he has just come back from an injury. So I don't know if he is going to start or not. But he did play a friendly for him recently and he actually scored a goal as well. So there's definitely a possible choice there. So pretty hard decision here to decide on who to have between Aspas and Diego Valdez. So I would appreciate your thoughts in the comments below. Then obviously I could look to change my team potentially after I've completed this video. So Aspas and Valdez, I think I'm going to actually go with Aspas because I know that he's going to be a certain starter. Like I said, Diego Valdez is still coming back from injury. So I don't know if he's definitely going to start this game or not. So that's slight risk there. So I'm going to go with Aspas, I think, in the starting lineup. Let me know if you know any news about Diego Valdez. If he is definitely due to start in that match, then I will obviously put him in potentially to replace Aspas. Let me know in the comments section below there. Okay, so in terms of the captain, I'm going to again go with Hatate just because I've got him as a captain on my limited side. And obviously if he does well, it's going to benefit my limited and my rare sides. So I'm going to save that now. There we go. So that lineup is saved. So I'm just going to look at my lineups now just to confirm the lineups there for the upcoming game week. Just to recap on the sides. So in terms of the All-Star Limited then, I've gone for Unai Simon in goal. Senesi as my captain. I've also got Alberto and Halhauser in midfield and Alacida up front. Rare team, I've got Silerson in goal, but he is still injured, so I'm going to have to replace him with a common keeper. I've also got Leo Dubious in defence, Mkhitaryan in midfield, Aspas up front, and Tate as well as captain. In the Challenge Europe team, I've gone for Lung in goal, Hatate as captain, Bakasetas in midfield with Mercia and the fantastic Zian Fleming up front. Champion Europe Limited, I've gone for Herrera in goal, Guerrero in defence, Arnold in midfield, Aspas as captain and also Kramaric as well up front for Hoffenheim. So hopefully these teams can do the business for me, some solid lineups there I would say. So hopefully they can do the business in game week 242. So good luck in this game week 242. That's it for today. If you have any thoughts on today's video, then drop it in the comment below. If you like this video, then please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel and ping that notification bell. Join our Patreon and don't forget to pick up your free Ultimate Guide to Sorare. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and Reddit, and for more free Sorare content, please check out sorareassist.com. Links in the description. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, then sign up, use the link below to get a free limited card. Okay, thanks for watching and I'll see you again soon.